Quantum physics is a completely breaking with classical physics. Quantum physics started in 1925 when Werner Heisenberg published his theory about, mostly referred to as the Umdeutung, or the reinterpretation of physics. Quantum physics is completely breaking with the physics how we have known it. The Newtonian physics always has been a physics connected to nature. It is what we measure, it is what we see, it is how we can interpret the world. Maxwell already made a shift to mathematical physics. When you look at Maxwell's theories, then you see that Maxwell's theories about light are in no way connected to nature, to Newton's classical mechanics. Maxwell just created a set of 4 equations, and after many years of really hard work in mathematical science, he developed a set of equations which could describe the speed of light. But for Werner Heisenberg, that was not enough at all. Heisenberg was a great mathematician, a man who really was excellent in mathematics, but he was not really connected to nature. He was more a real scientist in an academic way. And when Werner Heisenberg published his theory about the reinterpretation in physics, he has created a complete new idea in physics. It was a concept of probability. Heisenberg defined that there is not something like causality. In the deepest layers of our reality, in the foundations of our world, which we call physics, there is no certainty. There's always a limited amount of certainty, either in the location or either in the momentum, but the product of both uncertainties always has to equal Planck's constant. And that was new in physics, because in physics everything was already determined. And when Heisenberg created his very powerful intellectual work in 1925, everything started to shift in physics. And not only in physics, also in 1925 everything started to change in society. It was the year that Adolf Hitler published Mein Kampf, and society started to move and science started to move. And Heisenberg was an intellectual great scientist, but he was not connected to nature. And it was Werner Heisenberg who became the leading scientist in the atomic bomb program during the Second World War, creating the atomic bomb for Adolf Hitler. It was because of Werner Heisenberg that the Manhattan program in America started. In this way, Werner Heisenberg has had a huge influence on history. And it's also typical for science that science prefers often just to look only at science, but science has huge impacts on society. And it is important that for this reason science always remains connected to nature. When we look now at modern scientists with the development of AI, it is very important to understand that the development of AI will have an impact on our experience of this unique reality in this world. Because this happens only once. We live only once, and when your last day comes and you have to think about your life, how you lived, it is so important to look back and to understand that you have lived a real life and that you did not disappear into an artificial world of digital science, but that you have felt the wind, that you have really experienced this unique reality.